Hey tubers, it is me, your boy. I will do today some Anby story. So, enjoy. Also,
I
you
just
have to
came
do
back
this
from
story
Waterfall
before
Soup.
doing the main story, okay? Just for information. Because in the main story, there will be talks about what happens in this story. Just so you know.
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Maybe she's been busy with something.
Maybe she's had something important come up lately?
Something important, huh? But even if she was on a mission, she'd still try to reply to a message, especially if it was from you. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
Ooh, trigger! Ooh. Nice! If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're close right now, don't worry, I'm fine. I can't rest until I have confirmed her whereabouts. Recently she keeps getting redeployed and I haven't been able to contact her. Which is very unusual, we are colleagues after all. So I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck. However, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard and go get a good night's sleep for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks, I will do it for you too, Ray. Aww. I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hole 0. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Enter complete. Nice. Nice. Nice.
I am the Eye of Obel.
That zipper, man. God damn. Oh. Okay. Yes, what? Where am I? The fuck is what the God damn. Jesus. That's pretty fucking huge, no? The same attribute or attack character. When triggers crit rate exceeds 40%, each 1% crit rate above this threshold increases their days. That by aftershocks by 1.5% up, maximum 75%. That's 50. So I need 90 crit rate for her. Wow, okay. Well, if I get her, unlikely, but if I get her, I would have to give her 90 crit rate. That's somewhat important, I would say. That's very good to know, actually. The God, fuck no. Also, why would she run that 4-piece set? I personally don't understand. That 4-piece set is a little bit weird, right? Basic attack, dash attacks, and dodge counters inflict 20% more days. The thing is, for that she would need to be on field. And she's usually off-field, no? So, at least my opinion, you shouldn't run that set on her, but the new Aftershock set. Right? Because that set lets you do more damage. And you go 2-piece impact, right? Because that is the important part, I would say. Days you will not get, because basic attack, dash attack, and dodge counters. She's doing neither of those. Or at least I don't think. I said jiggle, man, I can't. Her aftershocks, right? Do the stun multiplier thing, which is like a passive thingy. I don't know where to find it, honestly. Powerful shot. While in this state, when another active character in squad hits an enemy with an attack, it triggers a basic attack. Okay, so it counts as a basic attack. Then never mind. Yeah, I mean, if it counts as basic attack, then sure. Yeah, then go impact. Yeah, then you go 4-piece impact and... Yeah, I guess 2-piece crit rate. Okay, then this makes a little bit more sense. Okay, good. Never mind, I fucked up nothing. Oh my god, you're the ass cheeks of Oval? Jesus fucking Christ.
Number 0, Anby.
Number 0, Anby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious, man. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, oh my god. Dude, I can already imagine. Anby's voice actor must abso-fucking-lutely love this shit, man. She is having a blast being voice actor for her.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Ether vision activate.
Stop.
I'm on it. Stop.
Adjusting for wind.
Sound strategy.
Ah, this shit is nice, man.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
The best part is, you can look at the fucking ass the entire time. It is so nice, man. Thank you, Hoyo.
Copy. Outside. Move behind me.
Turn the engine down.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious.
I'll pierce right through. Press the advantage.
Right over.
Show no mercy.
Now, this is fucking amazing. I'm enjoying this. Bro! He's broing. Trigger subdues and captures an enemy. Don't hit me, you're from the defense force. A soldier of the people. You can't just dishing out vigilant justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It will be the corruption that takes your life. Oh my fucking god, she's badass, man. Also, why the fuck does the ass cheek have also one of those? Whatever, I'm just accepting it, man. The zippers. Fine, I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing military uniform like yours, with that intriguing face. the others already restrained her and they took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for your cooperation. Trigger slams the butt of her gun, her own butt would be better, against the enemy's mask. Oh yeah, she should have, yes. The fake soldier waiting doesn't save him from being forcefully put to sleep. Sending him into peaceful oblivion was an act of mercy. Oh my god, imagine she would just put her ass right in your fucking face, okay? And suffocate you to fucking death or some shit. Nah man, let's go, dude. That is...
Bullet. Oh, I won't let you take her.
I'm on it.
Time to pin them down. Ether vision activate. You're in my way.
I won't back down.
Nah man, I like this shit.
Now you can. Right on cue.
Nah, dude. Ah, fuck man, I need trigger kinda. Shit man, how do we do that? After yesterday, there's no way I can get trigger, no?
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her. Or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Okay, just a trigger fires a shot. The enemy vanishes into fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin to closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure has already closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Okay. All I can say is fucking Trigger's ass cheeks make me pull them. God damn. Look at, oh my fucking god. They're so nice and shiny and... Dude, I can't even read the fuck now. There's no way. They're going on vacation together without me. I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know, so J11, haven't you found her yet? Yeah, please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest. After Soldier 11's recent frequent deployments are also on orders from the higher ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way you will think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Sure. I would ever talk about hornets. Never mind. There's something else too. What? There's more. I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Astra Yao album. You're so sleep deprived that you lost your sense of humor. Silver's rival or whatever want me to ask about it on internet. You're the best. From as soon as you have something, I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Oh my fucking god. Ah, stop it, you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, Soldier Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. According to her reply, she's already reached out to the informant through internet. For contact information, a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. A young woman holding a fried chicken burger. Yep. Oh, I can recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger. Everybody knew. The moment you saw burger, it was over, okay?
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me on Internet?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh,
Don't take it
Girl
personally.
without burger.
I'm always
No, what
conscious of
is
people I've
it?
just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
they've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. But you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
Oh shit. You're that Anby. So I can't trust you yet. But then looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. Alright, it's a deal. Let's each head back and prepare. Oh my god. Girl without a burger. And we still haven't gone back to the Cunning Hares. I've imposed too much. Sorry, I will help out around the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you sort videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It just, I got caught up in a sticky situation, and I don't want to drag the Cunning Hares into it. Oh, I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay, just not them. That's not what I meant. I will help out around the store and I will bring you burgers too. Okay, now she got me. Anby. What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we will always be there for you. Ah, I understand. Thank you. I like to rest for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit, but I can't keep it from her forever, you know? And part 2. A short while later. Anby, are you going out? Yeah, is there anything you would like me to bring back? Juice? Burgers? Milk? Burgers? Or anything? I might pass by the store on the way back from the hollow. Off to the hollow again, just like that. I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers, we just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I will be off. Oh shit, man, OG Anby. In this economy.
Watch out.
You're very punctual. Back then I used to make soldiers who were late to do push-ups. So Devin is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment, nor has she ever been out of contact. We'll find a trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you. I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements. Adjusting for wind.
Standing by. Copy that. Thunder! Standing by. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
Copy that. Standing by.
I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities. How could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
By
Making
storks!
one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that
My
supposed to be a
God.
joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
Nah, that's hilarious.
I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat.
Oh?
Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? Engaging head on. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill.
Fire support ready.
Neutralize.
Time to pin down. Fire support ready. Recalibrating.
Nah, man, this shit is dope, man. What?
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now. Adjusting for wind.
Warning. Thunder, be gone.
You're in my sight. The target.
Not gonna lie, triggers. Not bad.
Roger.
Time to pin down.
Thunder. Fracture.
Show no mercy. This bullet will reach its mark.
At your command.
Supporting position.
Nah, man, this shit is bonkers. What? Wasn't there two of them? Not
What
only
is
one.
that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
I see. Let's give chase.
Inside the lab, tucked away in a building somewhere.
as expected of Captain. Her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
Poor girl.
Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are.
Oh my god, the eyes.
They call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common.
Goddamn, man, I love Anby. This view is
I'm nothing like you. I've lost
Twiggy with a titty jiggy.
I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger press their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
What plan? Go ahead and kill them.
Let's discuss it over there.
Of course, more villains. Anby, what's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's all that, yeah. Just go in, get out. It's simple. Please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Is this how Silver Squad always operates? I'm the captain, and so that's how it's always been done. However, back then there was unusually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans, what's her style? First, feign weakness. Before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. That sounds like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Anby. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand, and I will be careful. I was going to try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind then. Anby sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal duct are freezing cold, stinging her skin.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11. Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, wakey! It's time for school.
That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story.
The voice is completely diffy.
Where
That
was
is
I?
very surprising, actually.
Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bang bang. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from Bang Boo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl, cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body.
Yeah, those nice
She told me that she was
titties.
once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered.
I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Anby rushes out of the lab, reunites with Trigger.
Say no more. I've got it. Time to pin them down.
Ether vision activate. Quick shot. Target locked.
Opening.
Fire support ready.
Neutralize.
The target's
Dude,
serious.
I am stunning like crazy with these
Recalibrating.
triggers, man.
Copy. Adjusting for wind. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
There goes.
Quick shot.
Nah, man.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you.
How would
It's
keep
nice
his
to reminisce
pajamas?
about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
Conversations interrupted. Anby is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. It's Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of
All right, I'm
life left.
returning your
Something, can we-
favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can start acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Takes a limb. Soldier 11 on the ground. Fuck, man,
Soldier
I can't read
11.
that fast.
Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as Anby leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who. Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Okay. There was part 2, I assume. Never mind. Talk to Trigger. Anby, are you okay? It's fine, I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As requested, I left her at the random play video store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Number 1 official player, how are you doing? How are you doing, GG? Hope you have a nice day, dude. I'm doing good. Anby, you're back. Looks like whatever you mixed up and this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? So J11, how's her condition? Stable, that's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all maintaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Good trying, build Risley. Ooh, nice, nice. I have personally no idea how to build him. I think it's just a classic attack, cryo damage, crit rate or crit damage. But I'm not too sure. Anby approaches Soldier 11 and softly calls out a name. Looks like it didn't work. Anby lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place?
Holy shit, the voice is completely different.
Who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Great, you're awake.
Harin?
I've been worried
The
about you,
fuck?
Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago,
By the way,
there was a
GG,
time when I
tomorrow,
couldn't remember anything.
I don't know what
Is
time
that
exactly,
so?
I think roughly around this time,
Then what about your
there will be the
combat
patch
skills?
preview for the next
Were
Genshin
they
patch.
affected?
In case you want to watch it, I'll be live streaming it, and yeah, feel free to stop
I know
by.
we wouldn't do that. Roxy,
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
plus our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
Charon?
Wait, what?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for
Oh.
the defense force.
I already know
and
some
can't
stuff about
promise
it.
that Obel Squad
Good shit,
won't
good shit.
abandon her.
I
I
mean,
see. Well,
I
we know how resilient she
know
is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
some things about it, I guess. I'm not too sure.
It seems you and Soldier
I
11
don't
go
look
way back,
super much at the
Andy.
leaks, I just
Could
look
you
at
share
character
more about
leaks.
her? And
The rest I
maybe
don't
we
look
can
at.
help her recover faster. We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I checked the Hoyle.
See. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back.
She doesn't like
Not
burgers.
so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
Noodles.
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well.
Where are the
Be sure to let her know that
characters?
she's improving.
They already added
Yeah, Don't
The new
worry.
characters? What do you
He's in
mean?
good hands with us here.
What added the new characters? I'm confused. If you talk about Jansan and Varesa, those are... Well, they usually get announced at the start of a patch, right? Really what the characters do and all that stuff is not certain until the patch preview, okay? After the patch preview, characters usually don't get changed. There was only one exception so far in 3.5 years. I mean, 2 exceptions. One being, I guess, Zhongli, which got a buff. And Kokomi, which got her E ICD reduced to 0. So every E does hydro to the enemy. They're already in Hoyo Lab? Yeah. But they're not really explained. You don't have like videos and stuff like that, except if you look at leaks. And on Hoyo Lab, I think they post leaks there as well sometimes, but those got mostly deleted, I think.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions.
Upon speculation, will you help me a little bit?
She
Should do.
usually mentions super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer.
She doesn't
Soldier
know you
11 has
exist.
never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait.
That's the
really?
idea.
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Okay, what is it? Took a bit. When was Furina's birthday release date? Release date patch 4.2 first phase, which was November? Maybe October? Something like that. An exact date? I don't have an exact date. I cannot tell you that much. Her birthday? I have no idea. It should be soon. I'm really not sure. Let me see. Maybe I pinned it for this month. I did in fact not. Yeah, I have no idea. I cannot tell you that. I have no clue. I think the birthday should be this month somewhere. I don't know why. I don't know when exactly. I think it was this month. I could be wrong. Okay. Release date was patch 4.2, which should be once again roughly around November. Yeah, I would say somewhere in November, maybe early November somewhere. I really don't know exact name or exact date. I mean, you can figure out very quickly. You just need to Google 4.2 release, or you go on the Furina wiki page, which basically shows her birthday and her first banner. Finding out when the first banner started, that's a different issue, but I know it's patch 4.2. I can tell you that much. As of right now, I'm not Anby of the Cunning Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Anby of the Cunning Hairs, so it must be Anby of Cunning Hairs. We can possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that. I wish I could say the face. I found it, good shit. Absolutely exhausted, but need most right now some sleep. How about it? I wanna sleep on my bed. It's really soft, you know. It's objectively very soft. And I also think it's the best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill anyway. Maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping company. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? I didn't think you would actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh, what is that? Is that a fight? Pretty much, it's a date. A date? Good night. And now for the real part, for the part 3. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trig on the store. You know where they went. So they didn't tell me where they were headed. They're probably out on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Yes, Wise, this is how dates work. Trigger wants to prove me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me? Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date with and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she just get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Be able to use all energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness. That is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Anby? What? You know that someday you will have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are part of this and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? No, Anby. I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie. No matter how complete the original story is, they will always find a way to make a terrible sequel. That is so fucking true. I just don't want to see that sequel. No, that's a hard metaphor to follow. Well, there are some really good sequels out there too. And sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. We won't force you. We just hope you know that you're never alone. Voice is right. Besides, isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Anby, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling that we were become partners with a bond of trust and share moments that would never be replaced together. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to what it was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hares, you two. What? Is your runaway saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Hehehehe. Well. And they're right there. Boom, called it, wise. Told you Anby would contact the Cunning Hares today. Come on, time to call up my 5,000 daddies. Yeah, she got it right, Belle. And there I was thinking I was premature to think to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hares before I asked. Nope, that was all, Belle. Nicole, Billy and Nicomata should arrive at 6th Street by now. Then they have to open up the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thank you so much, really, I'm truly grateful. So my speculation is that the new Fontaine character that will come before Snezhnaya will be 5-star Pageantry. So I think there will be some event like connected with Rina, her birthday, or cook-off challenge. It's a good idea, I give you that much. But I do not know when that will be. I think... I don't know when exactly her birthday is. So it's very hard for me to say. Give me a second. Let me check quickly. I thought it's this month. I know, just tell me your thoughts about it. It's a good idea, honestly. It would make sense. Also something that didn't happen before. But then again, her birthday is October 13th, apparently. So yeah, that's not gonna be happening. The idea is good. I really give you that much. There would be a very good storyline. That's something I would say, that's very good. If we would make something like that, it would be amazing. Something like Lantern Ride about Fontaine. Yeah, but the thing is, the next characters we're getting, which is also that Baker girl, let's call it like that, because we assume it's Baker girl, right? I have to sneeze. I hate teasing. It doesn't come out. Fuck. Will come out before Snezhnaya. So yeah, this Baker girl will come in the next 4 months. 5 months? 5 months. It's March. 8, 8 or 9 months, okay? Let's say 8 to 9 months. Next like half a year, she will come out. That is definitely way before Florina's birthday, so that will not happen. And her release date was the 8th November, so early November. And Shania, or at least not Cry or whatever, will start in like 6 months. So that's not gonna be happening, sadly. But the idea is very good, honestly. I like when they do something like that. And they should do something like that much more than it actually happens. Also, what do you mean with the Baker Girls here? I mean, unless she comes out in 4.8, maybe that's possible. Yeah, I don't see it coming. She will come out. So we knew that from the silhouettes. Yes.
Well, look who decided to come back. I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole. What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting. I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Wow, nah, man.
That's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That's
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies. Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here. I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on. Oh?
No, money?
I'll
Okay.
persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for
Persuade
you?
Billy to give us pay. Poor Billy, man. What has Billy to do with all this shit,
Are
man?
you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll
That
tell you
there's
what I need from you.
3 already confirmed and 3 still to go.
Nicole.
Yeah, something like that.
Fine. Forget
I mean,
Just spare
the
me that
characters we're
beautiful look.
getting,
Listen, Anby.
we know
It
quite a
doesn't
bit of
matter
them,
who you
okay?
were or what mess you've gotten into. The cutting hair
She
doesn't
could be
need
from
to be a burden to you.
from Fontaine.
We don't need you to
Considering
feel
she
that.
has
We
a
won't
head,
intrude when you need space.
confirms that
You're not the
speculation,
only one
okay?
here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more.
So, yeah.
Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
2 boys, 2 girls. Yeah, it's
I
Aoife,
won't try to
it's
justify what I did.
Dahlia,
I shouldn't have run off on my own.
Skirk,
Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions.
and
No more hiding anything.
the waitress
That's
and
it,
the
baby
cook.
girl. You're
Let's
a
call
terrible
waitress and
liar,
cook,
you
it's
know.
easier. At
I
least for
know.
me.
By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
And bakery girl? Yeah, there's also the waitress.
You finally need me.
And there's another one, the waitress.
If there's a
I
woman
think
who looks
that
like me. She
there
wears a
there was,
Defense Force
yeah,
uniform
it must
and
be that too.
goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot.
I would need to find
Can
the
you help
picture
me
about it, but
locate her?
I don't know where that was.
Piece of cake. On
She's
average,
released? Are you
finding a
sure?
cat
Because
takes us
I'm
3 hours, 14
pretty damn
minutes, and
sure.
8 seconds. Finding
Shouldn't.
a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources.
No,
I'll let you
it
know
was
as
not
soon as I
Mizuki.
get any information.
Mizuki was somebody else. I think. I would need to check the picture again. For fuck's sake, man. Genshin. Silhouette. Okay, never mind, you have a point. Okay, yeah, you have a point, I'm wrong, yeah. I thought there was one more character, but they're just the fucking cowgirl, the useless one. Marisa. Okay, yeah, you have a point. Also, fun fact, there is technically one character missing in that silhouette thing. Because we usually get a specific amount of characters each year, okay? It's always the same amount. It's always, I think, 16. And with these 7 characters, it is a total of only 15. So 1 character is missing. Just for information. Could check my character in ZZ? Sure, can do. I don't know if I've added you or not on ZZZ, so I need the UID maybe. Okay, good, perfect. Give me a second. Okay, that's interesting. That they show me Anby like that. But I guess I'm walking around as Anby to make sense. I'll just add you. Oh, we already friends. Okay, perfect. Let's see. I think I checked you before already, so I don't think I can say too much new stuff. Once again, level your characters, okay? I think I mentioned that before. Pretty damn sure. If I see 40 characters, then I'm very certain you didn't do the essential quests. And because of that, you can't level your characters more. You should do that, definitely. So it's like pretty useless to say something about it, because you gimped yourself insanely hard by not doing that stuff yet. I just did the ascension. Okay, good. See, I would say, I mean, you definitely have to level them. Levels is crazy power strengthening. Could I have 50? I mean, you should 60 them, ideally. The higher level, the better. Levels mean a lot in this game. Do you use pen here? Ice damage. I mean, looks solid. Looks very solid.
Eradicate all evil.
Is it time to clock out?
Yeah, I mean, leveling is the most important part. Did you get Pulcra? Yes.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
I uploaded it to YouTube already. You should definitely watch it, because it's something that is not believable, okay? I will drop the link here. You will not believe me, okay? Straight up. If I say it, you'll just not believe me. I was insanely fucking lucky. Also, my Pulcra is C5 right now. I will get the last one from the event where we get it for free. Not from the event, will be M2. Good shit, good shit. I will have C6 once it comes out. I mean, once I do the event. Let's just say it like that.
If you need help,
Is the concert starting?
This set is neat and correct. That one's also fine. No idea what he actually does, so I have no clue. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I guess the set makes sense for him. I know what stats like he actually needs. I have no clue. Did you get any S rank? I mean, I would say watch the video, because you will not believe me when I say I got 4. Okay. 830 pulls. I believe you are not gonna believe me, okay? 4, yes, 4. I got 8 Pulcra engines. I got Pulcra to C5. So basically C6, because once again the event. And yeah.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Anby! It's you!
Yet you miss me?
Yeah, it's me. A reliable source mentioned that you've been worried about me lately. Nonsense! Where did you hear something like that?
I want Bernice and Vivian.
Billy.
I want Vivian too.
Scratch all this paint off like scrubbing a nonstick pan with steel wool. I swear on my favorite mackerel that I will. I'm touched. Thank you, Nekomata. Don't be. And no thanking me. I heard you even prepared a gift for me. A gift? Well, yeah, I did.
Did you understand what type she is?
It's not like I made it just for you or
What do you mean? I mean, she's Anomaly, yes. Anomaly Ether. Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh my god, that is so fucking adorable. Oh no.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to
Come on, Anby. Don't be like that, man. No.
rough stitching? I'm guessing you sewed it yourself?
And she will be off-field like
Too
Bernice.
much.
They will be played rather similarly, I guess.
I can't
But
accept
not really,
this.
because, I don't know.
Stop being dramatic.
I didn't really understand Vivian's kit too much yet, honestly.
Make one that looks like Nicole.
But she will be definitely coming home to my account. There's no way she's not, okay? And I want her engine, but after yesterday, not looking tough, man. It's looking tough.
No, it's exactly like
My entire luck is
like your little twin.
gone.
Alright.
There's no way it's still there, right?
Keep it with you all the time, and don't let it out of your sight. You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me? Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
I swear on Nicole's lap!
I'll trust
Oh my
Let me do
god.
something for you in return. How
Dude,
about
they are
some
so
mackerel noodles?
amazing.
Oh, Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
I'll be going only for
The
Miyabi's
noodle shop is close by.
engine when she's a rerun. That is fair.
They're safe. You can treat
Her
me to
engine
those
is crazy
mackerel
good.
noodles.
Her engine is so insanely unique as well that without her engine you will have an issue, I would say. At least if you want to make her very strong. Anby just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Lumina Square. There was another woman beside her and the two were walking towards the riverside. I see, Nicole, thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go have fun and remember to come home afterward. Alright, I'm going to Lumina Square. Hydrate. The water. Nicole time. Yeah, Nicole time. Welcome back, Mookie. But yeah, I recommend GG. Watch the video, okay? It's like, let's say 20 minutes long. After like 19 minutes and some shit, right? It's technically over with the pulling, but it's still me upgrading her a little bit. So, and yapping, right? So technically you can skip that part if you're not interested into a little bit of yapping. But video, I would definitely recommend watching it. Otherwise, you will not believe me. Ask Mookie, he didn't believe me as well. And I told him he will not believe me, and he said he will believe me. And then he still didn't believe me. It's crazy, okay? Yesterday was wild.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you
He's fucking lucky.
feeling
Yep.
okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, Soldier 11,
Can't
just
quite
look into the
remember.
fucking mirror. Are you stupid?
Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles.
Called
They were
noodles.
this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected, surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes.
Oh my god, they were
Then
gambling.
We went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During
Dude,
the
is she
movie,
fucking retarded? I thought she
someone took
just
advantage
forgot
of the
Anby or
dark
something. No,
environment
she
they turned
forgot
to
what
theft.
everything is.
Fortunately,
She's a
still
literal
remembered
fucking
some
infant at
basic
this point,
combat
man.
skills,
What?
So I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security. The public security office
Is this a
isn't far from here.
flashback? No, this is
After we
Anby's
wrapped
story.
up there, Trigger suggested we watch the
Part
sunset
3,
by
by
the
the
river.
way.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes, I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's
Trigger
a
kinda
model
cute.
soldier for
Very
ya.
cute.
So,
Also, her fucking
Can you
ass
relax
cheeks make me
Soldier
feel something
11 is
different that I've
important
never
to me.
felt before.
I don't ever want to lose another squad mate.
You get to play
So I
Trigger,
promise
right?
to look after her.
And you
We
get
can
to
focus on the
see
next
her
game now.
menu, right?
Once everything's settled,
And if you go to any
if you
menu,
choose to face her,
it's just
I'll
jiggle,
be there
jiggle,
to
jiggle.
vouch for everything you've
Jiggle,
done
jiggle,
for her.
jiggle. It's
If
crazy,
you prefer
man.
to
Dude,
stay out of it,
it's
no
insane.
pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please
Also,
keep
we
this
get to
worry while I'm
know
away.
Soldier 11's and Trigger's real name.
It looks
Okay.
a little familiar.
It's
Just information.
very cute.
It's neat. It's very neat. Soldier 11 looks confused, but still takes doll and hugs it tightly. So tight that it almost bursts.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night.
Oh my
Let's go
god,
back to the
she
video
put a
store and
facial.
get
She
something
put a
warm
facial
for her.
again. Oh no, she starts to sneeze. It changes colors, yeah. She's basically a gaming room's background, okay? Let's just call it like that. With fucking LEDs on the PC and stuff like that, right? Fucking RGB. It's crazy. Why is... Oh my god. By the way, is the story too long? So far, I'm in it for 1.5 hours, I think. I did Deadly Assault and it was over after 1 hour of stream time. And then I started with it, so I think it's roughly 1.5 hours so far. And the climax is coming soon. I had 2 hamburgers. Really want eating 2 burgers before bed and make you gain weight. No, I'll burn it off overnight. If you want to drag someone to join you for night 1, tech-wise, you'll be totally psyched for it. Haha, yeah, Belle, that's so relatable. Just tell somebody else to do it. I'll probably start the story today. That's a good idea. Anby, you're back. Trigger and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. If there's nothing else you need to do, you should probably turn it in early today too. Okay, thank you, Wise. Thank you, Anby, for all you've done for the Cunning Hares and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hares. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would never have dared to imagine. Anby, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. That is true, Wise. She's about to fucking die, apparently. Also, what is he doing on his phone? He's playing Pac-Man. Damn, look at him. Dude, he's playing Pac-Man, okay? Also, why the fuck are the buttons POXV? Menu control. Nah, that is... Letus? Letus. Dude, this is a fucking Nintendo Switch, man. But it's not. It's kind of weird. Nah, dude, there's a fucking Nintendo Switch with a... Dude, these buttons on the bottom right, right? They're so fucking nostalgic. That is Super Nintendo controller, okay? If you Google SNES, like this, right? Controller, I think they have those. Maybe it's even NES. But no, I think, yeah, it's quite weird. Dude, the fucking Nintendo Switch, man. But this is look, the entire design tells me Nintendo. Warning, highly flammable. Bro, look at this shit. Highly flammable. This thing will fucking explode. No, man, what the fuck? Will WLL. Nah, shit. Look, there's even a fucking cam on the top left. Dude, this is hilarious. Okay, wait. No, that is... That's my gem, man. That's my king.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
It's Anby.
Ambitizimia.
Just
Yes.
Anby.
Okay. Yeah, close enough.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
How do you...
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
It sounds too
Yes.
weak.
You've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me
Oh man,
everything.
dude, this is shit. This shit is
Sure.
nice.
I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
Anby recounts everything about Silver Squad from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then.
Okay, I should go
Still
now
don't
because I don't want
understand
to
even now.
want spoilers. That is fair, that's fair.
All I know
See you around
is that we
later.
were used as pawns
Maybe
in
on
the
your
power
stream or
struggle
maybe
within
in
the
like
army.
half an hour when I'm done with
And
this.
in the end,
I don't think it will take longer than
They
Let's say
chose
half
to
an hour,
keep
40 minutes,
only
50
one
minutes.
replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said,
Anna?
you were considered the top performer.
Why Anna?
I'm not Anna.
I'm not Anna.
That's someone else.
It's someone
But
else.
yes, I was selected. They devised an
Oh my god.
operation,
They just
a
fucking.
suicide
Oh my
mission.
god.
No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment,
Dude, this is crazy.
but the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Yeah, the
Take a
submission.
guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's
Yeah,
the
about
point,
that.
Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy
Explosive bamboo? Wait,
base, do you
what?
consider their well-being?
But
The
Bamboo
bamboo?
aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
Wait,
That's what
what?
they said too.
Nah, man.
Replicas aren't humans.
Abolish a bold squad. I don't
So,
give a
I
fuck,
ordered
man.
Silver Squad
They're
to
not doing
their
that to my
deaths.
shark, boo.
But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me,
Would you have followed their orders?
no. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life
Dilemma.
shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
No, Anby. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Anby, What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
Damn, that's a fucked up story, man.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean? Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business? There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me.
She's so bad at lying, man. She's so bad at lying.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Anby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right? Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover. I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So, please, help me. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family. Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it on to the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be. Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear? I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
This story is so damn good, man. I'm about to head out. Yeah. Only Cutting Hair's temporary base.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain.
Ooh.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Nice, nice.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Anby? I never thought I'd be back in this uniform. Their fighting style seems to have changed. Old memories are coming back with this uniform. This movie is so reliable, Anby. The past me was reliable too. True.
Okay.
The enemy's tough. Be careful. Mind the blind orders received. No need to be so formal. Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed? I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
Oh shit.
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy. Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
This is
Wait,
so
what?
weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Suddenly, they're in the frigid lab. Catch a glimpse of something emerging from the recess of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs. You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander. And me, I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here!
A vial of medicine appears in Twiggy's hand, and she injects half liquid into her arm. The girl suddenly snatches the needle away and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone.
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
A strange scene transpires. A helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by two massive monstrous shadows. Once later, a familiar figure appears before shit could be. Were these terrifying enemies?
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Okay, that's banger. Oh my fucking god, that's banger.
Feels really
I don't want to
familiar.
use her. I want to use my Anby.
I never expected to be able to face you like this. Now you pay. It's time.
Counter! Ignite!
Off balance. Show no mercy. Even if our opponent is twiggy.
That's my line.
Stay safe. Stay focused. It's time. Resolve. What you deserve. Don't push yourself. Understood?
Fancy shit.
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Fall back. I shouldn't miss the feeling.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Execute!
Counter! Good. Prepare to burn!
The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
Oh. Overloaded?
Captain Hein, did I fail the combat test again? I told you I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay.
Oh my god, this is a fucking heartbreaking thing, shit, man. Ready for Hoyo stream? That is tomorrow,
What are you
not
doing
today.
here?
But yes, I
supposed to be
am,
with
Anamari.
Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's
I am
probably
so
still
fucking
dealing with the
ready.
enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor
How are you
at
doing?
all.
Hope you're nice day.
You're a
Long time no
coward.
see.
I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died. I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Anby?
And walks towards the laboratory building. There's a deathly silence here. I thought everything has happened. It was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Mobile Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
Stop compromise now. Maybe you should think things over.
Really? This might sound a little selfish, but if it weren't for this evil, I'd never have gotten the chance to meet you, Anby. Plus, there's no way I could just ignore all the weird stuff that's happened today. For example, that medicine, or how Twiggy turned into an ethereal that seemed more cunning than an average one. But even so, you're right. It's just, I don't know how to make a decision that I won't regret.
That's a decision that only you can make, Anby. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
The proxy ends the comms. The deadly silence returns.
I've made up my mind.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, I can talk to everybody. Oh no, oh no. Let's start with Billy. Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Anby? Smooth. I'm Anby. You're my colleague, Billy Kid. I'm really Anby. I can prove it to you. I remember all things we went through together. Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the Cunning Hairs? Not bad. It really suits you. It's fucking hot, man. Maybe I should switch back to my old thread too. You give me that doll to monitor me? Meow. You sure discovered that quickly. I had been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too though. That thing? What thing? Something like, what was it again? Oh, the right to privacy. I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking, what if a dummy burger girl like you disappeared without a word again? Then Nicole will be worried about you. You'll make Nicole super worried to death. Sorry, I won't do it again. Pinky promise? Ah. Those clothes should bring back memories, Anby. I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive you can still fit into the old clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Well, yeah, you got fat. Especially on the titty area, I guess. Yeah, I agree. Anby suicidal. Where did that come from? And where are you looking, Anby? Yeah. I'm not. You're still an awful liar. Trigger, my homie. Has Soldier 11 been picked up already? Don't worry, I promise you, I'll take good care of her. Letting her enter the hollow in such an unstable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Fucking speaking is hard. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through. But I can make sure she's not alone. Oh, so that's how you see it. Well, she cannot see anything, but... Okay. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The military... Factional struggles never cease. Unfortunately, ancient history like Silver Company isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa in a video store. Somewhat true. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to being in the military. Including yourself? Wow. Absolutely not. Anby is fucking toxic, man. Anby, welcome back. The Cunning Hairs are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you and make sure that you're safe and sound. Do you want to chat with them first? I already spoken to them. Anby, you really do move fast. I'm so happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Cause I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then, when can rest easy? What? Then when can rest easy? For now. Who? When? What? What? Proxy and wise. I know, just express my gratitude with words alone is not enough. I hope that someday I get the chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best, just like today. Wow, that's something we can look forward to. We will remember it. Next time we find ourselves in a situation, we will commandeer Anby of the Cunning Hairs with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. I'll be standing by all the times awaiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems as though a long time has passed before. Well, guess who I just ran into on the streets? Me. Your doppelganger? Now that would be quite interesting. Pity that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. Aw, that's so cute. They're really close. Now that's a rare combination. I thought so too. So I went over to say hey and catch up with them. What did you talk about? How have they been recently? It might be faster if you just ask them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around just yet. They're right by 141 right now. Do you want to go talk to them? Yep. How the fuck did Wise teleport, man?
Oh, fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even
Burgers
if they
don't
did,
have a smell. Wait,
they
what?
would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
She would
No,
die.
there's a smell, right?
Yes, there is. Burgers don't smell. Surely.
Mm-hmm. The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
The fried chicken,
That's
yes.
not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
I mean, the fried chicken you will definitely smell. On the burger, you can just say, yeah, I just ate a salad. But once. And it's fine. But the fried chicken, yeah, that makes it a little bit tough, okay?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
Is her brain still fucked up?
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Like I said, that's great.
That's great!
You still feel the
That's
same way
great.
now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hadine's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hadine is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Have movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me?
I like how Belle is like depressed
We can
suddenly.
watch it at the video store.
We'll have it ready for you.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers?
Are you still down for burgers?
Come on. You can get whatever you like.
Oh, it's been a while, Proxy. But we never get a chance to properly discuss everything that happened back then. It's almost as if we are linked by an invisible thread of fate. But right now, of course, what matters right now is Soldier 11. We can talk about old days next time we get a chance. There's actually something that's been on my mind. Proxy, you have known both Anby and Soldier 11 for a long time, right? That's right. Although I cannot see them with my own eyes. I can confirm they have very similar appearances. Is that is the case, correct? Yes. Also, we notice you are tactful and didn't ask any uncomfortable questions. Your composure is truly remarkable. As always, I still have a lot to learn from you. Om nom nom. The breading on the fried chicken today is so crispy. At first, I couldn't tell the difference. I thought it was a burger. It was delicious. Now I've seen to have become pickier. Is that a bad thing? My god. Well, shall we go home? If you're done chatting, let's go. The story was amazing, man. I like that. Fuck fantastic. Good shit, Hoyo, good shit.